Yo, peace everyone. This is Ilmatical broadcasting to you live and direct from the Empire of the Trees here in Central America. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Homeboy in the Pyramids. Title of this episode, 2025. Black men, 2025 is the year to delineate from dysfunctional black travel organizations. And when I mention delineating, I'll use the example of Black Americans. I have one parent that is Caribbean and the other parent that is Black American, and there's been an effort over the last several years where Black Americans are waving their own flag and saying we want to separate ourselves from other people. And it's necessary because when I've noticed this in New York City growing up, that when a Caribbean or African person does something good, even though they may be American born, right? So if they do something good, Jamaican or Haitian person, they'll say, well, I'm Haitian. But when they do something bad, it's just they're black. And then that always falls back on Black Americans. This is a good segue into the situation where you have a guy, he's a porn star who kind of went viral over the last few months for quote unquote ostensibly affecting a girl with herpes, ostensibly, right? And then social media is saying that he's a passport. Now his name is Gucci. He's a porn star named Gucci, and social media is now he's being reported that he's going to Colombia, right? But what they're not doing is they're reporting him as a passport bro going to Colombia. You see? And the people out there down in Colombia were freaking out about this. And trust me, plenty of the women out there already have herpes and a whole bunch of other all kind of diseases with the work that they're doing. But the thing is the stigma of it. And I'm using this guy as an example because this guy Gucci, he's Nigerian. And he's a Nigerian dude who's traveling under the guise of being a passport, bro, right? Now, what does that mean for that brand and that image? See, the thing is this. Those of us who have been on the road before all of this hype got started regarding this passport bro movement, we foresaw a lot of the stuff that's happening right now. You have streamers traveling under the guise of being passport bros. You have brothers going over to DR and getting in fights with whores and hookers and then recording it. And see, the thing is, all of this passport bro stuff is gonna all fall on the laps of all black men that travel. If there's three brothers that are getting on an airplane, right now, if any brother's getting on an airplane right now, he's automatically labeled a passport bro, regardless of what his intentions are. And those of us who want to know, we understood that this is not a good look. All right. 2025, man, brothers, it's going to be imperative that you delineate. It's going to get to the point, man, where a lot of brothers start having disclaimers on their social media accounts. Like, I've seen some girls in like Latin America say they don't date passport bros. It's going to be to the point where a lot of you brothers, you're going to have to put that disclaimer in your social media profile. I'm not a passport bro. And there's a there's a brother who said something very important a few months ago. I caught this. He's a good YouTuber named Mr. Fantastic. He said something. He pointed out that this whole passport bro thing was really only applicable to black men in America. Whether if you have an American passport, you are a so-called black man from America, this only affects you, because the Caucasians and the Latinos, they're going to dump this as soon as things start getting bad. And they're using the energy of it now. But if you, as soon as things start getting very bad as a tarnished image, they're going to move away from it. And then it's all of this negative stuff is going to fall back into the laps of all black men who travel. So if you're a so-called black man that travels, you understand that this energy and this all of this negativity is not helping you. It's going to make things harder for you when you travel. You have a situation where, and these content creators, they are going places, they lack experience themselves. See, this is the ultimate thing, and why you're gonna have to delineate. There are certain travel organizations that are dysfunctional, and they're just filled with bad travelers. You have people who go somewhere for 2 or 3 weeks and then start running their mouths and telling you to come somewhere. And then the next thing you know, a whole bunch of brothers go out to a particular country. And the next thing you know, they're on social media getting into wars with people because they didn't do the knowledge to that particular location. And they go there and just start violating the culture. And all of this comes back to is bad travel. People being bad travelers, not being mature travelers. And that's just it. And 2025, man, 2024, I remember Cat Williams said 2024 was the year when, everybody was going to get outed. 2025, brothers, it's the year, man, where a lot of you're going to have to delineate and move away from these dysfunctional black travel organizations. I'm not speaking about all content creators. There's plenty of content creators who just go places, they show you what's going on there, and they keep it moving. It takes time to get to know a particular location. It can take, a year, half a year, just to get settled. And until I was just working on an article about digital nomads, and I was speaking to an experienced travel therapist, and she said that she recommends that her, people that she, some of her clients, she says that they give themselves like a 3-month or 6-month window. I'm just sharing that with you, man, because there's a lot of hype within this travel sector, and it's going to be a lot more pushback regarding black Americans and travel. So just be careful. You have, Trump is coming into office, and he's going to be heavy on immigration, and that's going to have a ripple effect, and that's going to definitely affect all Americans who are on the road, especially if you're in Central and South America. There's definitely going to be a pushback. All right. So, again, regarding any people who are too loud within the travel space, brothers, my advice to you is to avoid them. Because it's almost to the point where a lot of us are going to have to start going incognito. You know what I'm saying? And getting, going out the back door, going finding a spot. And another thing is why you want to avoid some of these dysfunctional travel organizations is if you actually have something good, you're not supposed to tell everyone. And this is the thing where you have some of these dudes like, the white guys, they were the passport bros, and they've been doing this for years. Well, see, the thing is about the white guys, and even black women. They're like, well, black women have been doing this for years. They've been going down. The thing is with the Caucasian men, and if black women were going to places paying for sex, the most of them kept their mouths shut. All right? They kept their mouths shut. We have a tendency, I don't know what it is with us, man. We get places late. We arrive places late. And we think we're flexing. And all of this really, man, all of, the black travel organizations that we have for men are all bad. They're dysfunctional and nothing good ever comes out of them. Again, a group of guys just went to another country. I'm not going to say where. And within like a month of them being there, they're not keeping in mind the local customs and cultures and crashing out with people on social media. So again, brothers, 2025, delineate. Peace.